Hi, I'm Dr. Rajani, and you want to look younger naturally. I have the answers for you today. There's something for everyone, from topical to lifestyle to a couple procedures, but the theme is these are all natural, meaning as natural as you can get. They're not going to create a fake look, and there's no synthetics or additives. That's the goal of today's video. If you like these kind of videos, please click like now and subscribe. I have videos on all things from intensive procedures to things you're doing at home and everything in between. Now, I'm going to go through 4 things that in my 20 years of experience and within my clinic I provide, and these are ones that are going to help people naturally look natural. Number 4 is lifestyle, and this includes many things, and I know it's hard. It's something that all of us are always working on. We're always trying to educate, learn, and to maintain. You can fall off the wagon once in a while, but if you look at what the stars do, and if you travel with them, the ones I know, a lot of them take their own food on the road with them. They have their own gardens. It's organic food. They have money, so they have people regularly reminding them when, how, what to eat, and all kinds of little snacks throughout the day, so they're not eating, like I would, one big meal at 10 o'clock at night. That's common for me, but it's the nature of travel. So what you eat and how you eat plays a big role, and there is some good evidence for some intermittent fasting. Exercise, it's absolutely important. For me, I'm in these hotels, I'm traveling around, I make the time, and if I even say, hey, I'm going for 20 minutes, that's all you have to say in your mind. Next thing you know, you're there working out for an hour and a half when it feels right, and when you don't feel like it, you make it 15 or 20 minutes, but that 15 or 20 minutes does make a big difference. And exercise, in my other videos, I've shown it's been studied to not only make people look younger, but help reverse already damaged skin. We can't be complete without talking about supplements. I'm not talking about anything fancy, but I have videos on turmeric, garlic, niacinamide, all those kind of foods, and can be found in supplement form or from nature. K2 found in natto. And so I have videos on all of those, but it makes a big difference, and I include that with lifestyle. And of course, I'm going to include with lifestyle here, not smoking, decreasing environmental pollution exposure. All those things make a big difference, and I want to hear what you like within your lifestyle that you think is making a big difference, and comment below. Number 3, skincare. A lot of people don't pay enough attention to their skincare. A lot of people on this channel do, because it's part of why you're watching it. But if you ask most people, they might wash their face and go to bed, or they might wash their face, maybe put some type of cream on. But we're at the point where skincare makes a big difference. And the top ones to think about, well, let's take sunscreen and we'll put that aside, because we'll put that as a given. Cleansing the skin. A lot of people think, oh, I'm not spending money on a cleanser, just cleanse my skin. The pH and removing actual makeup, for one. The hygiene and health around the eyes by removing eye makeup, and even massage of the eyelids helps prevent dry eye. And then removing oils and toxins, as well as environmental pollutants that you probably don't even know you're being exposed to all day long. So cleansing plays a big role. And then we have a few key elements. Retinoids, vitamin A derivatives, are studied and proven. Vitamin C and vitamin C derivatives, studied and proven. AHA creams, alpha hydroxy acids, exfoliate, help protect that skin barrier if used properly, help with fine lines and wrinkles. It's like, I don't want to say a mini peel, because we don't want that level of inflammation. However, it does give you vibrant skin. It works with your retinoids, with your vitamin C, and finally, growth factors. Those are the mainstays for people. Growth factors is the next level of skincare that I really believe in. Use it post-procedure, as well as can be used as part of a daily routine, and it helps decrease inflammation, chronic inflammation of the skin. Oh, so important, because that's what sun's doing. It's inflaming the skin, it's aging it. That's what pollutants are doing. That's what smoking and getting exposed to chemicals, makeup, all those things are creating inflammation. So that's a nice basic routine. People who regularly take care of their skin definitely look younger for it, and we know it in the studies. Even massaging with products makes people look younger. Number 2 are procedures, but don't get scared away because there's a lot you can do at home, including my number 1 at home would be the derma roller with anti-age growth factors. That's combining skincare and, of course, not so much CIT or collagen induction therapy, but it helps everything get deeper. But the roller will help produce some collagen by way of slight damage to the skin. No one likes to hear the word damage, but what we're doing with a lot of skin treatments that I'm going to talk about in this and the next, number 1 that I'm going to mention, all cause a little level of inflammation, skin damage, because then we get repair. But it's not chronic damage, it's controlled. So I'll include that in devices. Some people use home microneedling, love that. That's going to get you more towards the collagen induction therapy, whereas the roller at 0.25, which is what comes with the growth factor, that's more for absorption. But then we get into heating, and there's things like Ulthera, there's high frequency ultrasound. Then you get into radio frequency. I am more of a fan of radio frequency, and mainly 2 types. Number 1 is, of course, bipolar, so the energy is going from one electrode to the next, and I do certainly like injectable, which is RF microneedling, and then non-injectable, which are small pins that don't enter the surface. This would be like the Viora VFR videos that I show, because I can resurface the skin depending on my settings, and I can go deeper. Many of you like different ones. There's so many radio frequency devices out there, and a lot of people ask me which one is the best. Remember, the best is the one that you're going to tolerate the pain, and who you know the provider. Because it's about the temperature, it's about the depth, and the depth at one area of the face is going to be much different than the depth of the energy on other areas of the face. So you can get deeper penetration here where you want fat gone, and you do not want deeper in the neck where the dermis is very thin. Same with the forehead and under eyes, very thin dermis. So you can target so many things with heating, but I consider it natural in that heat is natural. We're not putting anything extra into the body. It can be arrived at, like I said, through ultrasound, through radio frequency are the 2 most common. And among here, I'll throw in chemical peels. Maybe not the most natural, but nothing entering the body that's unnatural. And a lot of them come from fruit extracts and their combination, like TCA, glycolic, and different products, low pH peels. Things people do different ones at home, like azelaic acids. Phenol would be another component, but a lot of times we're combining small percentages, low levels of acids, as opposed to hammering the skin and doing deep, like 70% glycolic peels like we used to. But if you don't like energy, that would be another all natural. Finally, number 1, I like Easy Gel. It's platelet rich, vibrant, so it's a blood draw. Spin the blood down, get your albumin component, spin the other tube, get your growth factors and mesenchymal stem cells, and you mix it into the gel, and it forms an injectable. Now, I think a lot of people want to equate this with filler. However, it's much more, because remember, the growth factors, particularly TGF beta, you got epidermal growth factor, transforming growth factor. There's over 150 growth factors, 5 to 10 which are very pertinent and studied to this type of procedure. And mesenchymal stem cells, what they are, they're cells that can differentiate into other cells, and they're found in the blood naturally. We just concentrate them, but all to make the skin healthy. So it's a gel product. No additives, no heparin, nothing in there, no plastic plug that might be in PRP, and injecting that back. Yes, you get the fill effect from the albumin that was heated and unfolds to create volume, but most importantly to me is that it's all natural, because it's using the own body regenerative factors to create a youthful look, to signal to the body for the skin to increase its hyaluronic acid, to rejuvenate the skin, to help what we call the extracellular matrix. Because as we get older, Just like the joints are deteriorating, I hate that word deteriorating, but they're not as healthy as they were. And the skin, the hyaluronic acid, the collagen, the elastin, the machinery diminishes. So we got to pump that up, send the signals to say, hey, juice that up a little bit, produce more of those good hydrating factors, give the skin more integrity, and that's an injectable way that's all 100% natural you. Those are my top 4 methods to naturally look youthful. I want to know your program. I put a complete video up here on things you can do at home to keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.